The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes Amir Abdullah on the return, and their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to take over possession of the football. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. To throw is O'Connell. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw. And now
he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of the Giants has it.
Holding offense. Still 1st down.
From the gun, it's O'Connell. Gonna get that. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the defense has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
He'll look deep here for Neighbors. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up. From the gun, it's Locke. That's caught! And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket, and great example of it here.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat.
And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Certainly a tightly contested 1st half, and you'd expect more of that here in the 2nd half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the... So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. Throwing on 2nd down, Locke. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal.
Let's go now.
On the bootleg, it's Locke. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing. Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. The teamwork was just ideal. And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown, all scoring.
The previous play is under review.
So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for 2, and it does not pan out.
All right, so ultimately, it's a successful play. That's a win for the defense. But that was very close, Mike, to being a 4-point swing. So instead of the offense securing 2 points on that try, if he's able to secure that interception and take it the other way, he would have gotten 2 points for the defense.
They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Raiders offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with 1st and 10. The drive starts with a run by Madison. The ball's out, and this is taken in by the defense. 1st and 10. On the give, it's Tracy. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Lock out of the shotgun. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
In motion, it's Robinson. Here comes the jet sweep. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Wan'Dale Robinson. Touchdown, New York. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Abdullah now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. Great, kind of a head-scratcher in this one. A fumble or 2 here or there. That's going to happen. But they've continually put the ball on the ground in this one.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I've ever seen anything quite like it, and kind of seems like when it rains, it pours. It gets a little mental for the ball carriers. They're kind of contagious in a sense, Mike. But you know who also gets really wrapped up in it is the defense. They say, hey, I've seen that ball pop out time and time again. You get those guys continuing to believe it's going to come out and attack the ball, and you have days like this today.
They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. On the draw, here's Madison. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
Great job by the defense here, quickly realizing that this was going to be a draw. They're not caught off guard thinking that they're defending the pass. They're able to not only get in there for a stop, but they're able to take him down in the backfield for a loss.
And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down. Marshall is on the move. Out of the shotgun, O'Connell going for it all. That one is batted away, incomplete. No separation that time, tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. The Raiders send their punt team out. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
From the gun on 3rd down is Locke. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. They'll go. It's Locke. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
That's caught by Abdullah.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
To the goal line and in. Terrace Marshall. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball.
And this one is blocked. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Giants offense ready to get back at it. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Back to the air. It's Locke. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. To throw is Locke. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
On fourth down, Locke. He'll try to run for it. And he will have a Giants first down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10.
Fourth down. There's no throwing the ball away. There's no giving yourself up. If you're going to turn yourself into a runner, you got to go get it. And that's exactly what the quarterback does here. He's able to put his head down, put his body on the line, pick up the first down, and keep this drive alive. Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but they continue to get that matchup. This quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Let's go.
Here's Locke to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. A first down on the scramble. A gain of 16. That escape ability on display. As you can see, the rushing total now over 100 yards from the quarterback position. They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on first down. He'll get this down to the 44, but that's about it. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Throw it. Locke. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. On second down, Locke. Oh, that's one where he just needs to unload it, but he did not. It'll go down as a sack and a big loss of yards. The last two runs go nowhere and sets up third and very long. That's to Bellinger. He's got it downfield. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll try to run, and he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. O'Connell to throw. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third. They'll come up here on second down and 5. In motion is Myers. On second down, O'Connell. That is intercepted. Picked off by Cordell Flott. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the ground, here's Tracy. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7. Locke. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. A quick throw to Neighbors on the RPO. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on fourth down.
Here you are at the end of the game. You need a stop. You find yourself trailing. You have everybody covered, and the quarterback gets loose. Those are the plays that just kill a defensive coordinator. You're about to force a punt, about to get the ball back to your offense. Give credit to the quarterback. He made a play when they needed it.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Lock to throw. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Daniel Bellinger. Touchdown, New York. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. On the return is Dylan Laube. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to get back to work. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Here's O'Connell. Looking middle, and he's got Myers. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. O'Connell to throw on 1st down. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. From the gun, it's O'Connell. Over the top, he's got it. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Vegas. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision, down 8, going for 2. And he'll get into the end zone and get this one a couple of points closer.
Pretty evident that they felt the weakness of this rush defense was on the perimeter. A simple toss play gets the back out there so fast. They secure the edge, and it just becomes a foot race, and he walks in for an easy 2 points.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Tracy now to return it. The Giants offense and Drew Lock getting set for their next drive. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Second and a yard. They'll drop to throw. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
Here we go, shot.
Now it's Tracy looking to run. And he will have a Giants 1st down by about a yard. So they pick it up on 3rd and 2. Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Let's go.
Off the play fake. It's Lock. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. Still going. And he will go all the way. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.